Now, I've had a defender come in today. This is what's weird, folks. I've had a defender come in today. I don't know whether you've seen the video I posted in the group earlier. It's a painting. I asked to show one of my guides who's present right now. Who do I need the most right now? And it was a defender. I asked after I did it. It's very, very rough, but it's Francesco, defender, Spain, 1702. So, when I looked up 1702, here's what I found. Francisco Castillo Fajardo or something, second Marquis of Villadones, Spanish military officer and nobleman. Defender. It actually said defender. He defended Cadiz in 1702 against Anglo-Dutch in the Battle of Cadiz. Come forth to defend and protect. He's come forth to defend and protect me. So my challenge is coming up, I'm telling you. The universe said I had a challenge and I don't know how it is, it's fucking coming. I've got a flipping defender come in. I've got Spanish in I've got Spanish in my DNA, Spanish, Portuguese, like Iberian. And funny enough, Cadiz is in one of my I don't know whether you remember my past life. Apparently I was Christina, and I was in some kind of orphanage type of, I don't know whether it was a church that took in children. I can't remember what the things were saying. But the war was there, and they were coming to invade, and I fled with 10 of those children onto a ship headed for Mallorca, and the ship sank off the coast of Mallorca, and I perished with those 10 children. I left from Cadiz, apparently. This guy was defending Cadiz. So I'm like, oh my God. So I need to look more. Well, I don't really, but I want to. I want to look more into that, because that's the first I know of this guy. Marquis of Spain. But he also tried to defend Gibraltar unsuccessfully. And somewhere else he tried unsuccessfully. But that's mad. So he's come to help defend us against something. I'm like, oh God. Like, do you know what? I'm not feared of nothing. That might sound very arrogant to say, but there's so much trauma I've survived in my lifetime, so much hurt I've survived and heartbreak I've survived. There's nothing else can do it, man. What? So whatever effing challenge is coming ahead, Francisco's got me back and I've got me front. I'm not fretting. Like my nanny used to say, don't trouble till it troubles you. I ain't gonna worry about nothing till it's right in front of my face. So if you've just joined us and you haven't had a card, we are pulling from tarot. Dan, you had another wild dream last night? Really? Dan, are you happy with the setup on the desk? It's a bit different. Candy and Cozy. Candy and Cozy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10. It's the end of a cycle, a beginning of a new. You have strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. So this is like, what's your destiny? It's fate, happiness. We're reaping what was sowed. what was the dream, Dan? Oh, was all dark and had a guy's voice like, I've got your back, then kept telling me to wake up. It was wild. Do you know what's strange, Dan? I was just about to say to you, it's 22:33 on the clock. Sandy was in the other night, and Spirit come through and told us that he'd been hearing someone singing, and I went, you been hearing singing? He's like, yes. And then I said, then a bit later, in my ear I heard whisper, whisper, whisper. I went, have you been hearing whispering? Yes, he's been hearing the whispering more than and this is not dreaming, this is fucking hearing it. He's hearing the whispering and he's heard singing. So I'm like, what they're saying? What they're saying? Because I don't know. So did the guy's voice sound familiar, or Kerry? Kerry, we have the Hanged Man. This is like looking at life from a different perspective, from a different angle. So there might be some kind of hesitation over a decision. And this could be looking at ways of problem solving. It's the Hanged Man. Looking at life from a different perspective. Bernice. Not familiar, but was calm. Bernice, the Hierophant. This is about knowledge. This is about understanding your beliefs, your values, and setting your boundaries. So it's like setting boundaries, Bernice, more importantly, is setting your boundaries. Like, sometimes people take kindness for weakness. Yeah. Sorry, Spirit put us on hold, hang on. Spirit's put us on hold. Has someone had problems with the hands? Has someone had, I don't know who this is for, has someone had problems with the hands? I want to see both hands. Both my hands, from my wrists down my hands, feel, I want to say weak, droopy, weak. So I don't know whether it's one of your hands or somebody who's past hands. Dan, how are you taking that? Yeah. I mean, I can go and pick my cards up, but it's like, I feel as if it's taking its effort. You think you've pulled your muscles in both hands? Because I feel like I'm feeling it in both hands, Dan. You went climbing, right. Both hands. Is it not just because you've been using muscles you're not used to using, or haven't used for a while? But I'm feeling that. Like, I'm feeling it from my wrist down, as if, yeah, both hands keep having to be slow picking stuff up. Yes, it felt like I know I can pick my cards up, but the energy they're having me feeling it's like taking effort to do it. It's very weird when they do shit like that. Be cautious not to drop stuff. Where's the blood come? I've got where's the blood coming in? Why am I being given the word blood? I'm not saying blood or anything, I'm just giving the word blood. I don't know what the hell. Like blue, I got blood and then light blue. Dan, I mean none was spilt. I don't know. But I've got like, I do gotta get a blood test. Could be that. Where would the light blue come in? I'm feeling like, where's the light blue? Why am I getting light blue? And who's been singing? Repeat. On repeat, or something's on repeat. You've been singing, right? Have you been singing the same similar song or the same song? Because I've got on repeat. And are you taking the light blue? Lisa Jane. You were the same song on repeat last night, right? Well, someone's just given us this thing. Lisa Jane, we have a tower moment. Always expect the unexpected. So this is some kind of ending, some kind of disruption. So literally seek for change. So maybe there's a little bit of investigation in your life or whatever. But the tower moment brings an opportunity for change and for new beginnings, to start afresh. Teal is your favourite colour. Well, why wouldn't they just say teal? Is teal like light blue? I don't know. Was the waves that were light blue somewhere? That card was for you, yes, Lisa Jane. I said your name. You don't know, that's what come to mind. Is that what it is, Haley? Light blue, green. Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, we have the Four of Wands. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. This could be a new home, but it's some kind of celebration around the home if it's not a new home itself. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, waves. Like, I've got blood, light blue, and then they've just given us waves. Singing, we know you've confirmed the blood, you need your blood tests done. You've confirmed the singing on repeat, you were doing that last night with the same song. The light blue could be the teal, your favourite colour, if Haley said it's a light blue and green, but then they'll give me waves. Balm 79. Balm 79. We have the Knight of Wands. Now is a good time to do what you want to do. This is an energy of adventure. So whether this is a trip or some kind of travel, I'm feeling travel here, Balm. Dan, I can take waves separate from the colour, right? I have a weird connection with waves, like, right, well, they've given us waves, and I've put it up there by the light blue, because I'm thinking, well, maybe that's where it needs to be, but no. Lee, we have a decision to be made. Answering the call to action creates new opportunity. This is some kind of self-assessment and decision to be made. So a need to balance your priorities, self-assessing, and some kind of decision to be made. We're actually with Dan, Lisa. Spirit's honing in on Dan. I have just been doing henna with waves on my arm. No way! You've just been doing waves on your arm with henna. Waves. Okay, what have you been drinking? What have you been drinking? I don't know why they're giving us drinking. I don't know. I don't think it's alcohol. But like, I don't know why. Is there something you drank or drinking? I don't know. Is it something new, or is it something? You've got a little carried away with it. What, they're drinking? They're drinking. Hey. The henna. I used to love doing the henna art. What's with the drinking then? What's this drinking? Have you been drinking more than you've been eating? Really, it's hard to get off the henna stuff. Drinking, I don't know how to explain it. But does it make sense? Does it make sense to why they're giving you drinking? But yes, it makes sense. As long as it makes sense to you. I mean, obviously sometimes I want to say, how does that make sense? Your eating's gone down the drain. Anne-Marie. Let me get a shuffle in first. Come on. Anne-Marie. Is there something to do with jam, Dan? Jam. Anne-Marie, we've got the High Priestess. This is a 2. Trust your own counsel first. So follow your gut, use your sound wisdom and judgment, especially when making decisions involving another. Jam. Jam. I just felt I got jam. I don't know what kind of jam. Edible jam, traffic jam. Gym jam, I don't know. You've been stuck in a jam. So we validated the blood, the light blue, the waves, the singing on repeat, and the drinking. Like a mental rut kind of thing. But would you say that though? Because if it's not something you would say, like I'm in a jam, or if like the person who's coming through to you, if it's not something they would say, then I would say it wasn't that. I can take the drink and I just don't know how to explain on live. You don't have to explain as long as you know you can take it and it's making sense to you. Is there something you've been shoulda, woulda, coulda-ing about, Dan? Yes. Pack it in. I'm just like, I'm getting the essence of like shoulda, woulda, coulda, or coulda done that, or shoulda done, or this, or whatever. But, like, all you can do is do what you can do now. Yeah, should have done that, could have done this. That's the essence of making us feel. But the thing is, it's like, it's no good. The shoulda, woulda, couldas are no good. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't go anywhere. It just fucks with our head. We can only start from now. What we're going to do now. So it's like, what will I do? Not shoulda, woulda, coulda done. What will I do now? Right, you put on your big girl pants. Did you put on your big girl pants? Like, do you know, like, I don't know, maybe to a guy you would say pull your socks up. To a girl, we like put your big girl pants on. I'm not sure who this is either. They're not giving me an energy. It's all the focus is on your things. That may come at the end, Dan. No idea, Miss J. Have you asked Anthony if he's gone off yet? You haven't been doing a lot. Well, put your big girl pants on. It's like, right, it's today, it's now, it's here. What am I doing? The thing is, an experience, no matter how disturbing, traumatic, whatever it might be, that one experience is not the entirety. It's an experience. And you learn from that. Doesn't mean you don't go out the house anymore. You don't go into a bar anymore. You don't do this anymore. You don't talk to people anymore. It doesn't mean that. It just means you become more aware. You don't shut yourself off. And you know, part of that also is not to shut yourself off, but not to allow the person, the parties or party to have won or to have become your jailer. Because that's in effect what we do. We allow that person or people or situation to become our jailer. To carry on holding the keys to our happiness because of that experience that put us through. Oh, sweetie man. Sometimes it takes a while to process things, so don't beat yourself up, right? Don't beat yourself up. Sometimes it takes a while to process things, and you can go through a lot of different emotions while you're processing things. We all do. It's recognising that that is what's happening. So don't beat yourself up. Put it down to experience. Learn from it, grow from it, which I know you will, Dan. But don't put yourself in your space and shut yourself off. And the shoulda, woulda, coulda is no, it's like done, did, done. It's done, did, gone. You will. Why am I being shown Charlie Chaplin? Why am I being shown Charlie Chaplin, Dan? Charlie Chaplin. I was speaking to Kaz about it. It's just trying to get that in my head that it's happened. There's not I can do. There's not. It's happened. It's done. It's what do you do now? Can you take Charlie Chaplin? What's Charlie Chaplin? Why is Charlie Chaplin dancing in? Charlie Chaplin with his stick is dancing in front of my eyes. Let's get him up. Will I get me Google? The name rings a bell. What? Charlie Chaplin. How random. I know, but he's dancing. I want to try and get him with his stick. With his cane. Can I get him? Charlie Chaplin. Looks just like that, but he's dancing, swinging his stick about. Well, Charlie Chaplin, and he does a funny dance with that walkie stick, and he's doing it in front of me head, in front of me eyes, like in me head. So I don't know whether this is the essence of the person we've got here, like some kind of comedian. Or whether it's got any other connection, but he's just dancing in my head. So Charlie Chaplin. Oh, what's happened to me pen? Charlie Chaplin. Not sure on that one. But the character is just, he's I'm seeing just like the picture I've shown you with his cane, and he's doing a funny walk. It's like more of a funny walk swinging his cane than a dance, I think. It's almost like penguin-y. But to me, it's in front going side to side like that. It's not like going frontwards or backwards, like going side to side. So I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. played him, didn't he, in a recent or Chaplin movie, I think. So I don't know, but would he be classed as a comedian? Chaplin, he was black and white movies, and it wasn't the talkies, silent movies, wasn't it? I think Chaplin. So we've been able to validate everything else that's come through other than Charlie Chaplin. I'm going to see if I can send you this, Dan. Oh, I can't. Right. Oh, well, there you go. It's how do you associate it? Right. I mean, I always mess with my Gramps stick, like messing about. Right. Perfect, Dan. It's just how does that associate? So maybe it's this person saying you look a bit like Charlie Chaplin when you're messing about with Grandpa's stick. Your Gramps doesn't have to be dead. You're messing about with your Grandpa's stick. Whoever's in spirit's telling me that you're like they're thinking you look like Charlie Chaplin. So maybe it's time to go round if you haven't been round in a while. Maybe it's the same, where are you? Maybe his Grandpa misses you. Twirling it round in that. There you go, you see. And I'm seeing Charlie Chaplin twirling around his flipping stick. As if he's dancing backwards and forwards here. You're going up there at the end of March. It took a while, but we got there. We got there. Sometimes it does take a while. It's different when people are in person. When you're in person, your energy is right there. It's a 4-hour bus ride. Oh, you'd be so happy to see you. Right, so we got that. We did get that one verified then. Hallelujah. Sorry, they just did that in my head. Has somebody got chronic bronchitis? Fell asleep there, Don. You don't think he knows I'm coming either? Not hallelujah, what do you mean? What do you mean not hallelujah? In me head, aye. It went, hallelujah. That was the song. What song? What song? I was trying to learn last night. Is it? No shit. Oh my God. Isn't that mad, man? On repeat. That's mad. So, so has somebody got chronic bronchitis or something, chesty? I think we're still with Dan. It's something across the chest, but like just there, mine felt tight. They take the time sometimes, like giving you thinking time. It didn't send, Dan. Sorry, no. Nah, it didn't send. Are you talking Gramps? Gramps has got chronic bronchitis or something chesty. He has COPD, right? Okay. 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 Do we know a George? Do we know a George, Dan? This George is in spirit. Yes, George. In spirit. There's a lot of them. Oh, God. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, so who is it now? Who's given it? Who's given this? George. That's all I'm hearing. George. Only through looking at your family tree. Well, it'll be George. I would imagine because it's been about you, but then they mentioned your Gramps, so I'm feeling it'll be on your Gramps side. Possibly. I mean, I can never be 100. Nobody can ever be 100% sure. They're all on Gramps' side, right? What? Wait. Wait. Just a little bit longer. Are we done? Take fast. Not on Gramps' side. Well, this one, this, you just pulled your tree up. This George is, well, he's talking about your grandpa, if you're relating the chronic bronchitis to your grandpa. And your grandpa's stick that you use. All Gramps' side is middle name George. Oh. Right. I want to say this one also had lung issues, so we would have positive something of the lungs. This George in spirit, something with the lungs. And I am. He is on Gramps' side. But if you're seeing all of Gramps' side, middle name was George, I'd say, you have to check on, well, most recent. Check from the most recent backwards, but this is lung issues. His dad, then 3 generations back, all have the same name. Okay. Well, I've wrote most recent. So whether that's the most recent one that passed, So it's his dad. William George. Did you get a little bit of a thingy or something when I said William George? The third. Like any resounding resonance anywhere in your body? Like yeah, like, you know, sometimes I'll say, oh, I got a shiver through my body, or I got a sensation. Yeah, like a little chest thing. Did you seriously be serious here now? Because when I said his name, it was like I was being told you felt something as I said the name. Even though you typed the name, it was when I said the name, it come in, that you felt something. Right, okay, thank you. So it is then. So it's your Grumps' dad. Was like a little ball in my chest. Oh. So your great Grumps thinks you look like Charlie Chaplin when you're playing with Grumps' walking stick. Reminds him of Charlie Chaplin's antics. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So we've had all that. Eventually we've had it all, even the Hallelujah song. Gramps has got the bronchitis, or rather the OCPD. George is William George. They all had the name George, which is your Gramps' father. Most recent, what did that say? I can't remember. William George III. How cool. So I feel like, yeah, so he's had me stop where we've got the shoulda, woulda, couldas again. So he's leaving on the note of like pack that in. But do go and see Gramps, because he misses you. He would be the most recent William George. Oh my God. It's mad, isn't it? And when you do go and see Gramps, remember to have a play with the walking stick. And just think of Gramps. Great Gramps watching you. Shoulda, woulda, coulda's probably towards me, being like, I need to be there more. Well, you know, we age, because I wasn't for the others who passed. But I mean, is that something you would have changed? Is it something you wish you had been there more? It sits on you. Well, it's all about making the effort. If people are important enough, we'll make the effort. Because it's people who are more important than anything else. But you know, just like we all know, life does get in the way. It doesn't stop people missing people. But they do understand that it gets in the way. But like when we start getting older, and it's like, we want to rest. We want people to come and look after us. Come and see us, come and visit us. Has he got a mobile phone? If he hasn't got a mobile phone, get him, video call him. So thank you, William George. I'll send you that later, Dan. It's on the iPad. I'll email it through to you. Nan was saying she hasn't seen any of us since Begonia of Han. What the hell is that? The beginning of Jan. I haven't seen my daughters since September. I haven't seen my granddaughters since December. At least once. See, that's all I asked for. But the more you let people know that, I'd like to say, can we let, the more the flipping, I don't know, life is strange. It's a little far, but I know. But this is where the phone technology comes in. If he's got technology, Patricia. Patricia, we have the Eight of Swords. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. This is some kind of feeling, I don't know, could be self-doubt. Self-doubt, overthinking things, undecided on decisions where there's changes that need to be made, because it is an 8. But it's literally, decisions have to be made. Wild, Dan? That certainly is wild. I'm going to have to look into his dad a little more. Yes, you're going to have to look in a little bit more and find out a bit more about him. But clearly he's watching over, because he's watched you pretending to be, or looking, you remind him of Charlie Chaplin when you're mucking about with grandpa's stick. That's flipping lovely, isn't it? Right, I'm going to sign off to charge this phone. I'm going to switch over to my other phone. It surprises me who comes through. It's like, who the hell? Because they don't pay attention. Like, literally, when you're not in a physical form, you're just energy. It's spirit. That's why we identify it as spirit, energy, because it's like they're neither male nor female. They're part of the oneness. Because while that they know us when we don't know them either. Well, because it's just like, can you remember, what do you call him? What do you call that guy that used to go into the shop and used to go in to the changing room and change his clothes? And he'd be in a different time, so to speak, and stuff. It's a bit like that. It's like taking off the outfit of the body, taking out the outfit of the body, and you're left with the energy. I mean, you just got to look at science. We're made up of trillions and trillions, like trillions of cells, aren't we? And atoms. It's all made up of energy. Each cell runs off energy. Just take the cell of a battery. We run off energy. And a lot of us is made up of water. Water vibrates. What are we vibrating at? So that's all about like the positivity and the negativity, because we can bring our bodies down in health when we're vibrating on a low, worrisome, stressful way. Yep. And it's not woo-woo stuff, it's flipping science, isn't it? Right, I'm going to sign off this phone. I'm going to come back live on the other one. Catch you in a bit.